Okay, this is supposed to be a quick one, right? Okay. You asked me if there's one word that can be used to describe the state of Nigerian prison, and I tell you that one word will never be adequate. The best thing we can actually do is to describe the state of Nigerian prison, because if we have to look at one word, that one word should be able to capture the structure of Nigerian prison. It should be able to tell us that some of these prisons were handed down by the colonial masters, and some of them were built by the locals, that's the native authority. And those prisons were built then to serve certain purposes, and they were handed down. Some of these prisons have been there for over a century. Yeah, we know some prisons in the developed world have stayed more than a century, but just imagine with me a prison that is on for a century and the maintenance culture of such prison is not really active. Then that one word should be able to capture the sanitary conditions of the prison. That one word should be able to capture the emptiness in the vocational centers, and sometimes where you have vocational uh, centers or facilities, you don't even have instructors. That one word should be able to let you know that the prison is like the graveyard. There's nothing you take to the graveyard that comes back better. Instead, it goes decayed, from being decayed to being hardened. So it's almost like that. That one word should be able to tell you that a pickpocket can graduate from picking pockets to becoming an arm robber. That one word should be able to capture so many things. So there's really no one word. The prison condition is devastating, is demeaning, is debasing, is dehumanizing, is depressing. It's almost discouraging. I must tell you that. So there's really no one word. This is why Sempre is doing what it takes to see that people get rehabilitated, because one day this prison doors will be open, like we always say. And when the door opens, how safe will our societies be? How safe? You think the worlds, the big dogs, the chains, and all that you see in prison has special effects on the inmates? The answer is actually no. And even our tall fences will not be able to rescue us or save us then. And these people will come back and attack what we appreciate more. Because if we don't go to them in love, they will come to us in hate. So we must do everything to see that people go in there and they get rehabilitated. It is a process where you're supposed to confine people to refine them. But when you confine people and you're not refining them, you're actually punishing them. And you're not going to get the best result from these people. And that's why, are we wondering why today the rate of recidivism is so high? It's simply because of so many things, which include stigmatization and confusion. Because when the prison doors opens up and these people step into the society and they cannot fit in, they cannot easily reintegrate because they did not learn any skill, and the society which they left before they went to the prison has left them behind. So we must do something. There's no one word. The only one word that we can bring in, not to address the not to describe or capture the state of Nigerian prison, but to reset the prison itself. That one word is actually rehabilitation. Under that one word is love. That one word is care. Under that one word is concern. Under that one word is programs, deliberate programs, to see that these people comes out better than they went in. Thank you so much.